today we have more possibilities to learn piano in a different styles, and also because internet is so lively that you can see whatever performance anytime. So I think the possibilities are tremendous today. But to choose the right teacher, the right videos for ourselves is becoming more challenging. So I would say that I would really hope that when the students start to practice, you will have more time to talk to each other, to see, what is the best way that people can learn from each other. What I have learned the most was, my little family concert as a kid. Every Saturday, Sunday, we get every pianist from my city, to get to someone's home. And so we play different music and to see, how you played, and then we have a little kind of a talk, like a little summit, And this is the best way to learn. Being a pianist, you cannot be selfish. You cannot, because we are already quite lonely, We are not violinists. You can always play in orchestra, right? But we are always by ourselves in a little room, right? So we need to come out. We need to come out, and we need to always try to communicate to different pianists, different musicians, and to learn from each other. And so to be open. And this is a message that I always trying to say, is that, no matter how talented you are, there's always something you can learn from others. There are many talented younger generation as well. I often listen to, the recordings from the past and also the present. Especially when you're on the airplane, you can hear the new recordings by this new wonderful young artists, whether pianist or violinist or a conductor. There are many exciting young musicians comes out. I always want to hear how they interpret music. And then from, of course, the older generation, Horowitz is kind of like, I always look up for him, Horowitz and Rubinstein, I would say. And then since now I'm going to do the Goldberg variation next year. So now I study a lot with the, Pariah, Glenn Gould, all those phenomenal recordings. Yeah. There are a few really important ones, like my first concert at Carnegie Hall, the concerto, the recital. And because that's kind of like a dream come true moment. And also my father played Erhu with me, so that's a moment. And then the Beijing Olympics in 2008, the opening ceremony, never forget that. And another one was the Grammy performance with Metallica, the heavy metal. I mean, that was something that I thought, wow, I did it. It's because it's such a different type of music. But then seems like it's almost like playing kind of a combination of Bartok and Prokofiev. It's almost like that. Yes, I like to. I always like the sports. I like football. Football. And I also like to see different paintings. And also I just like to watch short videos. And I think YouTube or any short form videos to learn something, quite funny, to do that. And by the way, the game between Korea and Germany, that was unbelievable. That was something. That was unbelievable game. Congratulations. Yeah. He was so sweet, last November when I did DG 120, he came to the backstage. He was so sweet. He said, Lang, I'm so happy for you now, but of course, I'm also thankful for the concert with the Berlin Philharmonic. And I said, you deserve it. So we became very close, and then closer. And then this concert in Munich, also he played Tchaikovsky and Mozart. I played a Mozart and a Chinese song, and then we were like in a breakfast for 2 days in the same hotel. So yeah, we had a nice time to really talk a little bit, to know each other. I always enjoy playing in Korea. It's not because that I know that I'm now talking to my Korean friends, but also because you are so passionate about music, and this is something quite unique, especially in the Asian continent, that the Koreans are so joyful when they talk about music. And also I realize in Korea, it seems like everyone sings quite well in a certain level and with a certain range of voice. And whether it's from Korean pop music and K-pop, which is already now breaking through the whole world, and or classical musicians. It's always someone who plays with their passion, with their heart, with their talent. And I always really enjoy this progress of making music in Korea, because from the time I walk through the stage, I already feel the passion, from audience there. So I always appreciate to perform there, and I hope to play as soon as possible in Korea again, and to share music with my wonderful friends and fans in Korea. So 감사합니다.